Hello everybody, Staby here, and welcome back to Boneworks, if the title intro screen didn't give it away. Today I decided to set myself up with a game mode called, Eliminate the Target. So basically, I get a set of weapons, and my only objective is to kill one main enemy. Okay? Here's the catch. My hand's not working. Okay. But basically, I don't get a lot of materials here. I'm like literally I'm gonna be kind to myself, and it would be fun to do this knives only, but I think I gotta do it once without knives. Okay, I'm gonna give myself, how much do I get out of one? Okay, that's more than enough. I should have only done 2. Oh wait, I need one last thing. So, my objective is to kill a nobody corrupted without getting seen by any of the other things I'm gonna spawn in here. So you're wondering why I'm gonna be why I'm reinforcing this? It's because if I decide to use it, it falls over like really easily, and I don't want it to immediately fall over like the second I go to use it, because that would be absolutely that would be like really unfun. I'm just gonna reinforce a few things up here. Normally these wouldn't be reinforced, but these fall over like really easily, so I'm gonna give myself that. I'm also not really allowed to, I'm not allowed to knock down walls, so I'm gonna put like little barricades up like that, which basically force me to not knock any walls over. I can move this one, but I can't knock it over. I'm also gonna put that because there's a guarantee I'm gonna accidentally knock one of those over at some point. Oh, holy crap, that did not happen correctly. Ignore that. And I'm just kind of showing you guys what it takes to set up videos like the videos I make sometimes. I'm gonna pause the recording here, and I'll be back whenever I'm done, because it's just gonna be like 30 minutes of me doing this. So that's like shorter than expected. I still need to spawn in the things and stuff, but yeah. I'll kind of show you what I did. I might, in the future, I think I would definitely have someone else set this up. So let me show you basically what my target's gonna look like. My target will look like this. Pretty easy to kill, actually. Now, I can't just use more of these things, because then you couldn't tell who was the target, and I could just stab someone and say, oh, killed the target. So this is what the targets will look like. Well, the enemy. And as you can see, they get along just fine, which isn't normally the case for Boneworks enemies. I've gotten very good at killing those things, let me just say that. There will be one of those, and nothing else. But I've built a very secure chamber for said target. And I'm not just gonna climb up there. It's right there. That's the secure chamber. Oh, that's not a jump I like. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Pretend that didn't fall over, which that was, like, not supposed to happen. I probably should have not done that. I love and hate the Boneworks physics engine. We're lucky it wasn't one of the bigger walls that fell down, because I can actually pick this one up. The other ones I would have had to spawn in a dev manipulator in. Alright, let's get some null bodies in here. I'm gonna have to be really careful with how I spawn these. Just to make sure that I don't accidentally get their attention, because then I have to kill them. Oop, that guy could be a problem. I'm gonna jump down quickly. Gonna put a guard there. One there. And that should be good. Alright. So if I fire a gun, I think from even here they can hear me. And I can't sneak up on that guy, because that guy will see me. Unless I went over behind him and stabbed him in the legs, which would cause him to fall down, and then I could easily get him in the head, which is what I'm gonna do, actually. Why did I just move the bodies up against the wall? Because if the only way they're gonna see him is if they look straight down. Okay, so I have a few options for how I want to get out through here. I think I'm going to go this way because it does require chopping a few boards, but I can chop a few boards pretty easily. Oh, great, they're all looking right at where I need to go. I like this barricade design I did here, but it all relies on one main support beam, which is not something I personally recommend. I would do 2 or 3 support beams unless you absolutely under no circumstance can't do 1 or 2 or 3 main support beams. You have to be really careful in removing these, because if they start to shake too much, they can really cause a big issue. Okay, I have to break this board to move forward. But I'm getting to a point where I can just now crawl straight through. Another issue with having a low barricade like a better it's another reason why having a slightly better barricade at the bottom is so important. Oh, that's the desk. Okay, be carefully remove that. So I'm breaking this so I don't accidentally kick it into the leg of this null body. And I have to be very careful to only alert this one if I stab it. Yep, see? I just have to be... Just drag him into here. This is probably the loudest body disposal anyone has ever done. But it doesn't matter. Now for hiding this body, hiding it back here would be best, because they have no direct line of sight back, because if I'm here, they're not going to be able to see me. In the future, I would put, like, sentries and stuff up, but this is supposed to be a quick video, and I just want to get it done. Because this is just supposed to be a quick little fun. And I know I'm getting back into, like, the Boneworks fun stuff, which is what this is just supposed to be. I should probably take care of that one, because that one could notice me as well. I also probably should have put a board here. I have to kill that guy, and then I think the other ones won't be able to notice me. But the problem is, how am I going to get close without that guy noticing me? There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, just get that guy to notice. Then stab him and drag him. I do need to take care of that guy, though, with the stab in the foot. I don't know where that came from, if I'm going to be honest. Ugh. Ugh. How the heck? I got my knife really stuck somehow. There we go. That was sort of weird. I'm just going to stab that like that for now, and I'll come back for that in a sec. Just gonna dispose of the body, dispose of the body. I'm literally sitting on my knees right now, because comfort. I could do it, but that would be risky. Now, when taking out barricades like this, you want to target the obvious main supports. For example, that was a main support, and you can clearly tell it was. Then you only break the other non-main supports if they're in the way of you doing something. The thing here is you can actually see the extreme lower reinforcements, and you can see that there's no main support board, except for these ones. These are all hooked to this board, meaning if you break this board here, and then break you don't have to break as many more, which is why, again, you should make multiple layers and hook them to each layer to a different board, and make it so they can't just reach this board. Let's just say they can't reach this board here without having to go through 18 more boards first. And yes, I know I made these designs, and yes, I know these are just stupid. I'm stupid because I'm the one criticizing my own designs here, but at the end of the day, the target's dead, so I don't care. Just gotta get the body out now. And that will be pretty much it. See, that's the biggest issue. Direct entrance line. That door had been blocked. The target would have probably survived for a lot longer, and maybe even had a chance to escape. But the target's gone, along with 3 other things. 4, actually. That's a total of 5 kills, plus the target, meaning all I have to do now is recover my entrance path. Which, the most important part is the cover-up. Because otherwise, people will find it and find what you've done. But you may have also noticed I grabbed a gun. Now, why did I do that? You see, I don't really want to have these things dancing around here, so, let's see how many I can kill before any of the others notice. I'm gonna beat one of them to death with the rifle first. That's my first objective. I think I'm gonna beat this guy first with the rifle. I did not mean to beat the other guy to death. That was just kind of a thing that happened. I got a break. Oh, shoot. Book. For this, I want a quick... For this one, I want a quick stab that can easily just put them down. See? Much like that. Stabbed and down. Stab, down. Stab, and down. And that's how you do it. Alright, now, I was gonna shoot out the barricades, but I realized I put like a ton of barricades on. I put barricades on the outside and braces that I can't shoot, so I have to just go back and get the board gun. I'm gonna make a lazy barricade and just show you how you would get through something like that. So I think if they were to do a barricade like this, they wouldn't have these pillars here. But for the sake, I'm just going to put them there. If you have a board that goes back like that and it's an accidental place, just leave it. It's almost always better to have it there. And then, in addition, I would also spread some boards like this across both main pillars. There are a few flaws with this. For example, if someone just takes out this pillar here, the barricade's not going to hold much longer. The problem with a barricade like this is a very open and exposed. Break one board. And basically your entire barricade is completely open. So that's the main issue here with this one. Alright, I'm just going to shoot that. Aside from the fact that if you just shot this up high board, now this entire section, now pretty much the entire barricade just got weakened a ton, which is where these extra structural boards come in real handy, because they are supporting the extra weight of the barricade. And now that nothing is there to support it, it could very easily collapse. See? Here, let me put the rifle away. Still a lot of resistance. I'm actually surprised this is holding together as much as it did. I didn't build that strong. But it's, again, starting to collapse. Now, if you see something like this happening and you're on... Give me a sec here. Let me go to the inside. And you're on the inside of this and you see something like this happening, something that's normally really easy to do, and could be easy to do here too, is get back over there. Here, I'm just going to show you from the outside, because normally if you have intervals, you could go around and do this. But what you're going to do is you're going to pull it around. Come on. Seriously? Okay. And then... with about 5 boards, you've just reinforced your barricade a lot more. Even though you still have a big exposed open area. But shush, we don't talk about that. See how the multiple supports are really helping out there? How it was supported on multiple beams, but now all the multiple beams are gone. And that is now a giant free-hanging piece of barricade that is just waiting to get absolutely destroyed. Now you could always just go through the chop until you get through method, but by that point, if your enemies have a gun or even just like a spear or a sword, they could just shove it right through and stab you. So when you're chopping, you want to have a longer range, a longer weapon, and keep it back. The hoplite spear can still reach you from here, but it's better than nothing. Now, if you got a gun, I would take these out at long range. However, you might not always have that luxury. What the heck? I think those are just glitched. Yeah, they're glitched. Alright, let's just see how long it takes me to chop through this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm through. Alright. So, this is with the strongest melee weapon in the game. But an axe would most likely be what would be taking the barricade apart. I know this kind of turned into a lecture thing. I'm really sorry about that. I don't normally make videos like this, but I thought I'd talk to you guys about what I'd learned from making barricades in Boneworks. Now, as you can see, something like a spider's web takes a lot less cuts to get through, and I moved from here to here really quick, but it still gave people time to prepare, which is why spiderweb barricades are so effective, is because they basically just put boards out in random directions and they just delay. Their point of spiderweb barricades, from what I've learned, are to trap things, or to like lure things into specifically designed kill boxes. For example, if you have like this in the way, but you have like one area where the barricade is like this. This is a really bad example, but it's like much thicker. And you can just shoot down with like a rifle from that point or that point and take out anything in this box and then just go. This is a really bad example again, but you could just rebuild it really quickly. It's not hard to build a spider barricade, a spider's web, which is kind of why I like spiderweb barriers. It takes a normal nobody a lot more hits than this katana to get through a board. And we're excluding ducking and stuff here, because if it had just been ducking, 3 hits and I could have gotten through that lower section. But you kind of are getting the general idea of what I've learned. Anyways, I think you've heard enough rambling. No, seriously. Why does my computer always give me notifications about how like Chrome? Did you know Chrome takes like wastes like 2% more power than Internet Explorer, which no longer exists? What's the? I'm use a desktop. What? Why are you telling me this? Internet Explorer's gone. What? I have gotten stuff like that. Like, why though? It confuses me. It hurts me. This is I just want to say quickly a few things. Let me finish. I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. But we take 3 boards, and this is probably one of my favorite axes for breaking them. One, because it does a lot, and two, because what you can do is you can catch it onto these. That's a really bad example. But you can basically catch it onto these. Okay, I don't know why this... Oh, I know why. Okay, give me a sec here. But if you have a barricade, what you can do is you can wrench it in between and then just... Why is this not working? I swear, I got this to work last time I did this. It's the only reason I like this axe. I literally did this off cam. I'm not joking. I did this off cam, I swear. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, like, actually, I'm confused on why this isn't working. This worked last time. There we go. Last time I did, I got it, like, wedged perfectly in the middle, and I just twisted, and it pulled, and it broke right through. But that might have been just a one-time thing, I guess. It looked like that was a one-time thing. Ugh. And it broke through both boards, too, so I don't know what happened. I think it might just be me. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good axe, but, like... Quickly, I'm gonna cover a little... One of my favorite setups. I need this on the other side. Normally, you'd have a full barricade under this. And then if you had a spear or a weapon like this, what you could do is you could come to the other side during an intermission match, point it through like this, where'd the NPC gun go? Where'd the prop gun go? Oh, who cares? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll just... Oh, it's over here. Okay. Unities, NPCs, Ford. I would not do this with this hoplite spear. These things are the absolute... These things suck. Like, they're just bad. But what you could do is you could do... And then you can push them away from your barricade. And the good thing is that you can just let it hover like that, and then if you need to, you can just grab and stab. However, these aren't always the best solution, as too many hits can break them like that, which is why I have this lower beam. You saw me insert this lower beam. It was to keep the spear in place, but it was also to keep it that if that bigger board broke, I could still have a place to stab. I could just quickly rebuild this and just start stabbing again. You do have to make sure to pull it back, though, because if you push it too far forward, it will just go through, and sometimes it can fall off the edge, especially if you're on a tower. For breaking barricades, I personally recommend the katana or an axe. That's not what I wanted. This is supposed to be a quick episode. I'll finish up here soon. The Crusader Sword one-handed is really good for breaking through it. Two-handed, it's also really good. I've never actually tested how many planks the big axe can get through at a time. I think it's like 2 or something. Yeah, it can get through 2 planks at a time if you hit it right. I think the monkey wrench can also get through. Yeah, it can get through these decently well. I remembered that correctly. Axes are generally the best for breaking. I really need to stop doing that. Okay, let's just build a thing here. No, stop doing what I don't want you to do. Oh my god. Hatchets, they're okay. They're personally not my favorite. But if in a pinch, they'll do the job. I still like the katana the best. I haven't tested most of the other weapons. I don't think I've ever actually legitimately tested this one, so I'm just gonna test this and then I'll end the episode. I swear this time though, guys, like I'm not joking about that. Yeah, this one's also just as effective as a smaller axe would be. Yeah, that's it. I'm literally gonna quit the game, so I can't even just say, "Oh, never mind." Alright, thank you all so very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share if you want. That was a fun episode. I'm going to be uploading more Boneworks stuff. Why? Because I absolutely can. Also because I'm, like... There's a game I started playing and I really just did badly, so I'm just going to restart everything on it. Because I did badly. So... Yeah, alright. Yeah. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share if you want. Yeah. Comment below what you think the stupidest part of this was and why I should never have made this video. Thank you, bye.